Subscribe to my channel.
Okay guys, welcome back. Okay, this is lesson 23. Now in lesson 23 we are going to be working with basic navbar with CSS. all right, now for basic navbar we will be creating a navbar and giving a clear picture of what it is like. All right, now we will discuss web layout in further series. Okay, we'll discuss web layout. Okay, navbar is very important in development process. Okay, 99% of your mobile app, of your website, 100% of your website, they all have a navigation bar. All right, that you can navigate from one page to another, from one section to another. So for today we are going to work with this quick navbar here and see how it will look like. So firstly, we will push on to creating our style into the header section. Cool. So we just want to comment it here that we're doing our inline styling. All right, comment here, internal styling. There's an internal styling. No, we are using internal styling here. Right, so we want to create our HTML work. Firstly, we want to create our HTML work. Now creating our HTML work, firstly we will say we create a div. All right, and in the div we'll work with this div. We'll say firstly div. In this div we can say top bar, top nav rather, top nav as a class. All right, of the div. Top nav. Now in the top nav we want to have some anchor tag. All right, we want to have some anchor tag here, so we just put pound on this, and here we'll say link 1. all right, so we can copy this and come down and paste it real quick, and then change this to 2 and 3. Cool. After doing this, we can see it into the browser. Right, I'll open it to our browser quickly. Open it into the browser quickly. Now we have our link here, link 1, link 2, link 3. all right, we have them here. All right, these are the links. So the next thing we want to do is we want to push the aside and continue into CSS. Now for our internal styling, we're going to start firstly with working with our body. All right, and not just the body but formatting the entire work. So we'll use asterisk. We say box sizing, we want it to be border box. All right, we save it, and then for this, the next zero we can come to, say body. For body we want it to be margin, the margin should be 0 all over. Good. Now if I head back to our browser and refresh it, this is what you're going to see. Now you see everything have changed. Good. The margin, everything have removed. Now the next thing we want to start our top nav. all right, for the top nav, which is the div, we want to say overflowed left. all right, we want it to flow left. Now the next area we want to display it block. We want to put in a block form. I'm going to open this out for us. Good. I'm going to put this in block form. After using block, the next thing we want to use the color. All right, color should be white. Cool. So get out of this, we say the next place we want to have, instead of using white for this, we can change this. Besides, white will not already be visible. All right, so we can use it. I'll use this. All right, now the next place we want to use is text align. We say our text should align in the middle. All right, The next place we want to interact with would be the padding. So for padding, we want to have 14 pixel and 16 pixel for now. Text decoration, we want to have none. Do that. We save this. Alright, now let's hover over to our browser, refresh our browser, and see. Now this is what we have for our browser. Okay, now so quickly I'm just going to push here and put in our anchor tag, alright, A to A quickly. Now, so what I've done here, I've just concatenated the div, the entire container, and that of the elements, the anchor tag that's within it. Alright, so when I refresh this, boom, you see what happened. Alright, so the next thing we want to do here for the color, after using this for the color, we want to have our background color for our top nav. Alright, now we come down here, we say top nav, we want to have a background color for it. Alright, so we'll say overflow should be hidden. Good. And here we want to say background color should be something like black. Alright, but this black shouldn't be as over observant. Good. Now this is what we have. Alright, now if I open this, we can see it. Alright, now let me push this back real quick. Now next thing we want to do here, we want to come to where we have in our top left A, right? We want to come here and change this overflow here to float. To change it to float, and we say left. Good. Save it. Now when we refresh this, another magic happened. Right now it have changed from just being in vertical form, now it is in horizontal form. I think I would prefer it being in horizontal form. Okay, so push it on the side. After pushing it on the side, we want to add layer or hover effect to it. Alright, let's try this hover effect on it quickly. So we'll say .top top left A, we add this to the element and come here quickly and say background color. The background color should be something like D. Okay, we want it to be something like, okay, now so we want our text color to be black. Alright, each time we hover over it, now text color to be black. Now when I save this, if I come to our browser here, refresh it, when I hover over it, now you see what happened. Alright, as I hover, you see the changes. As I hover, you see the changes. Alright, now let's make this look like a real working environment. Okay, we'll come down to our CSS here, and in this place we can come here, we say we say about, and here we say contact. Now when we save it, we come here, we refresh our browser, this is what we have. Alright, this is what we have. Okay, so guys, this is just a basic lesson for our navbar. Alright, this is just a basic lesson for navbar. Now let me say this, one thing I want you to get in creating navbar is that you have to position your navbar. If the navbar is not positioned, it is possible that your navbar might be going up and down. Okay, but this is for basic understanding, so I'm not going to add anything to it for now. So guys, thank you very much for sticking around. Hope that you guys didn't forget to subscribe. Please guys, subscribe to this channel so that we can keep bringing you more lessons like this. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, thank you very much for sticking around.
Subscribe to my channel.